Ilya Topuria. He said, you know what? I want to go up to 155 pounds, fight the #1 contender, and then if he wins that, then he fights Islam. I think that's good, brother. I think he deserves.
I think if he move up and he beat somebody like Dustin Poirier or Charles Oliveira, he's next. Why not? Because there is nobody.
So you don't think right now Ilya deserves a shot at 155 pounds?
Without fighting in 155? Without? No, I don't agree. Because Islam already give chance. And people talk bad about like, oh, he fight 2 times with Volkanovski. But the UFC pushed this fight. And this fight was good in first fight. But why Islam have to give 3 times chance for 145 champion? Why? It's not fair for 155 pounds.
Right.
But if he move up and he beat somebody like Charles Oliveira, of course. You know what I think?
Yeah.
I think he can beat him.
Yeah. I like Charles, but I think so too.
No, I think Ilya can beat him.
I know you said you think Topuria might have a shot at throwing him if Topuria does move up to 155.
He definitely does have a shot. Like I said to Shmo, like I think from 45 to 170, Topuria has the power and the skills to knock anybody out. His timing, his rhythm, his power is incredible. But the size difference with Islam's wrestling is, I've never seen Topuria in person. Obviously, I fought Islam. He's a big guy. You know, Islam can't make 45. I know they say Topuria might walk around 190 outside of fights and stuff, but I just think Islam is just too much. But what, I don't know. But like I said, if Topuria does connect, he can put anybody out.
I mean, he put.
How do you think Ilya does against the likes of Islam Makhachev?
Mate, too many unknowns. I don't know what he looks like as a lightweight. You know, but put it
Could hit anybody even harder. Yeah.
If Makhachev went down to fight Topuria beats him, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, his chin will probably be compromised with the weight.
I can't do it the other way around.
Yeah.
Because at lightweight, Islam's so strong and powerful, and his boxing and kickboxing is like really top notch. It's come a long way since we first saw him land.
Islam did say though that, hey, I've had enough of fighting.
So what makes you want to move up to 155?
Because I really believe that I can be the current champion, Islam. You can't be a world champion by chance. You know, you have to do things great.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
But I like the competition, and I don't like to be a bully and fight with people that I know 100% that I'm gonna whoop his ass. You know, I like to fight with people that the fans think that it's gonna be very competitive.
White said that Dana White said that Ilya got a lot of contenders here, so we see what happens. You know, I think so. Certain situations come up for certain fighters because of certain workload that they do. So at the end of the day, if he gets it, that's cool, but probably not. He has Volk and Diego, you know, ramming down the door right now. So I think they might keep him down here.
Дана White сказал, что у него все еще много оппонентов, много соперников в его весовой категории, поэтому, не знаю, может быть, да, но в принципе у него еще есть и Волк, и Диего Лопес, с которым нужно сначала подраться, а потом может быть.
Да, вопрос заключался в прогнозе. Вот, я хотелось бы услышать его прогноз на этот бой потенциально.
The question is also in the prediction. Potentially, if they did fight Ilya versus Makhachev, what would you think? Who would win?
I mean, bro, it's hard to go against Islam. You know, it's hard to go against him. His fighting style is a tough one. You know, he likes wrestling. He likes striking. Now he's falling in love with his striking. So, I mean, it's hard to
see Ilya fighting Islam. You know what I mean? He's only defended the belt once. Normally, you need to defend the belt like 3 times, and he's not that big of a star to just jump. He's not McGregor. You know what I mean? To just jump right up and fight for the other belt. So I can't personally see that happening, but we'll see what happens. I heard Ilya's headline in the 314 event against Volk, but you don't know till nothing's finalised with the UFC. Like, I've been told this and that in the last few weeks, last few months, and you know, we'll just see what happens.
You beat Islam. You're in the greatest conversation. Like you're one of the GOATs conversations. So to go do that and I'm telling you, man, I feel like they're sleeping on his wrestling, and I think his attribute is that. Obviously, his gas tank. They can say this and this and that, but also Islam's gas tank is a little bit this and that. But man, Islam, bro, for me, that's the greatest of all time.
Ilya Topuria, I believe, is definitely next. You put him up there because Islam needs a new face. And I honestly, I believe this is the biggest fight that you can make for Islam, and I think Islam deserves that. Islam has worked. He's put time in. You know, I believe he needs that big fight to put him there, and I think this is the fight to put him there.
Okay.
To where he's a standalone champion, you know.
Yeah.
So I like it. If you like it, let's call the UFC and say, hey, let's book it. And
how would you see that fight going between Islam and Ilya if they did meet at 150?
Yeah, I mean, like Islam's really good. You know, I mean, I think Islam's very fit. Islam's very safe. But again, Ilya's the type of guy that he could knock out anyone. So he's got power in them hands. You know what I mean? Everyone knows that. You go in there fight him, you know that that's his chance of winning. But yeah, it's usually to always bet on someone when they just have a puncher's chance. I feel like you need to show more to be a hot favorite, especially against someone like Islam.
Happening at lightweight now. I hope, as crazy as it sounds, I hope Ilya goes up to 55. I really do. Volkanovski, Diego Lopez, 45.
I'll take that.
Ilya goes up to 55. Fuck, I don't care if he only defended the title one time or didn't.
Agree.
Who cares?
You want Ilya to fight Makhachev?
Let's go.
Oh. Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
Face a couple of those guys first, like you just said.
Yeah, be nice, but also, who cares? Let's go. Let's fucking go. That's if you want to make the big fight for July. You want to make that big fight in July. Is it the Volkanovski rematch? I don't know. I think Volkanovski's. People want to probably see him win one.